Let me ask you about London, because that is a particular point of weakness. How weak are things in the London market?
Well, spring has started, but there isn't much bounce in the housing market. We normally see prices go up at this time of year. This is the first fall we've seen for 4 years in the March period, and the biggest fall since 2011. So obviously Brexit is a weighing factor. People are hesitating. We've got fewer buyers, fewer sellers coming to market, and fewer buyers buying as well.
How much is this a low volume story then? Is there just less activity happening?
People are busy looking, but I suppose it's natural. People don't like uncertainty. So people are, as I say, busy looking, but appear to be hanging back from actually doing the transaction, with sales agreed down 10% on this time a year ago.
Where are the biggest problem areas? I mean, are we looking at, £2 million flats in Chelsea that are dropping in value, or are we looking at, more affordable properties that are falling, or at least staying stagnant?
Yeah, very much the former. So it's inner London that's taking the main brunt. Prices down 2.9% month on month. And mainly the three-bedroom market. So they're the family homes, so fewer coming to market. And I suppose if you're coming to market at around a time of Brexit uncertainty, you realise that you've got to price more competitively. So an opportunity to pick up a bargain, perhaps, for some buyers, if there's some certainty on the Brexit outcome.
Well, and as you mentioned, it's the sellers that are part of the issue, or the lack thereof, Miles. Obviously, if you're holding a more than three-bedroom flat in expensive inner London areas, you're not going to want to sell into this market. Are you getting any sense, though, that some of the holders are being forced to let go? Are they at their sort of tipping point?
I think one of the things about the London market is owners tend to have more assets behind them. So in terms of forced sales, they have greater propensity to be able to wait for a better time of the market to actually sell. So I think that's what we're seeing, rather than a glut of properties coming to market. As I say, 16% less properties coming to market than a year ago. But there is activity there. Those properties that are selling, taking an average of 82 days compared to 75 days a year ago. But let's not forget, prices are still 68% higher than they were 10 years ago, so it's not all bad news for London sellers.
Yeah, for London sellers, surely. What about the effects of the latest political goings-on then in Westminster, Miles? Talk of a delay last week, voting for a delay, but of unspecified duration, so a delay could be a few months, it could be years. What are your thoughts as to how that will weigh on the housing market?
Well, markets like certainty, so whilst sales agreed are 10% down, still 90% of the market is transacting. So it's partly an issue about affordability with those price rises over the last 10 years. Some people have been ruled out of the market, but housing needs still go on. But at the margins, some people are holding back. So who knows when certainty will break out. People do get immune to a degree to an uncertain time and carry on, but as you get closer to the wire, and we're pretty close to the wire now, then it's natural for some people to hold back.
We're close to a wire, aren't we? It's just a question of whether that wire moves. What about international buyers? They still have an appetite for London property. We saw some of that continuing, didn't we, with the pound losing value over recent years?
Yes, obviously international buyers looking for a safe haven. London still very much that, but with the currency fluctuations, if you get your timing right, then obviously there is an opportunity.